This is your host Lamar Spacing back at you with another Space Station Conversations with Lamar Spacing. We're here with my man's Miguel.
Yeah.
So, man, how you
What's
doing?
up?
Yeah, how the leads treating you, man? How you feel?
I'm
how
good.
you
I'm
feeling?
good. I'm out here. I'm living.
We're so we're gonna get right into this here.
All right.
So I see like what you got going on right now. I see you do something that's like in the photography world. It seems like.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing photography since like beginning of 2016. So right now I'm just trying to book more shoots, be more consistent, get better. That's it. Pretty much.
Word. So like, what made you do photography? Because me knowing you, I know you for a little while now. We didn't always talk about. We used to chat at the same park, went to the same schools for many years and shit. So I seen you as a hooper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, was that your original dream, or like what did you want to do with that?
Yeah. Well, growing up, everybody, I want to be in the NBA. Hoop dreams. But
I know I had that at one point, but I wasn't tall enough. I had the speed and all that shit. So what made you want to do that?
Well, I grew up watching basketball, so that was the first thing that I really felt like I was like actually good at. You know what I mean? So I just from there I just kept started in middle school, went to Daroff, made the team, balled. I balled at Ultra C too for a year. But then after that, like all the organized basketball just stopped. Now I just be balling for fun, LA, parks here and there.
So like, you didn't. So you wanted to do it, but you just said photography. That was more your lane. And then I saw you try to be on your little with the comedy sketches and shit. Those was pretty funny too. I fucked with those.
Yeah. I started that like maybe 2 years ago too, but I stopped now. I want to get back into it eventually, but work, it's time consuming, editing, recording, and it's just me. Like I was recording most of like my own videos and stuff. So
sometimes I know the struggle, man. I had to go through that myself, so definitely feel you. But I feel like you could have done something with the ball. Like, do you see where do you see yourself taking the photography?
Well, eventually I want to do more creative shoots. Get out and do more celebrities. I kind of want to do concerts too, festivals, magazines, pretty much almost anything that has to do with photography.
Alright, word. So where do you get your inspiration when you do your shoots? Or what's the first thing people ask you when they want to do a shoot with you?
Well, first they just,
things be cheap sometimes. They trying to
you know how that goes.
Running
doing your own business, and like they want things for free and all that.
Hey man, I went to school with you, man. Let me get a little discount or something.
You put a lot of money into it, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, so it's an expensive game, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Lenses alone is already, they go up to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
Yeah, it sounds expensive. So I know, like when I'm trying to upgrade, I record on my phone right now, but I'm trying to get like a camera or two. I'm trying to turn what I'm doing now to like a media type thing. So I'm trying to put out information any way I can. So I know I gotta start doing videos, trying to do interviews, stuff like that. Trying to show people the town, show people what I get into. You know what I mean? Just explore different things. But so like, where did you get the inspiration? Like, let's say like, hey, like, I want you to take this picture. Like, what made you just say like photography? Like, this is it.
Well, it first started with my sister had a camera because she does makeup. Well, she used to, and I used to just take her camera. I used to like take pictures of like my sneakers, post them on Instagram here and there, like little pictures like that. And then
little like flex.
Yeah, and then me and Alex, we started like taking pictures of each other, like posting them on the ground. Yeah, that's my boy. We started taking pictures of each other. Then people started asking us like, "Yo, take our pics." Like we started like.
So I remember I started taking notes. I was like, "Word!" Like these dudes, they do some good work. And I remember, I think it was like the first new shoot, like the first new photo shoot. I think you took those pictures.
Yeah.
That was like 2017. I
Yeah.
definitely remember that.
Yeah.
And those are definitely some memorable pics. I got a couple hundred links on those.
Something like.
My boy gets the angles. He gets the angles nice.
But yeah, well, yeah, it started like that, and ever since then we started getting more people hitting us up. Started doing weddings, sweet 16s, other regular portrait sessions, and all of that. So
Yeah, what's Alex up to now? And what's your favorite like type of event to take pictures for? Like, what's your favorite thing to do?
I would probably say a wedding. It's the most hard because you're shooting for the whole day basically, and it's a lot of pressure. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you get the right pace, everything's in focus. But yeah, I would say weddings.
Weddings, where you get to see people just tie up the knot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what's Alex up to?
He been working. He's on his World Ventures thing.
World Ventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you try to put me on to that. I don't think it's for me though, man.
Nah, yeah, I understand.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, he traveling, seeing the world.
Yeah, at least he's doing that. Now I mean, niggas we gotta go to fucking New York or staying downtown and shit. But one day we gonna be on that level, man. We trying to get out here in the world too. So shout out to Alex. So you also working on the 40 Days, 40 Nights for our brother Cal. So like, what was it like doing that? Is it finished yet, or can you give us any information at all?
Well, I'm still editing the video right now. That came about. That's actually my first like film project that I've worked on for like somebody else. Cause like with my skits, that's just for me. But it's different. It's hard. It's a lot harder than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. But I like it. I could see myself getting more into the filming part, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing I like. I do like photography, but I think filmography, like I like working with, I like recording. That's like, pictures are history too, but when you can capture things on a film and just play it back and watch it over and over, I think that's a little better. Yeah, it's a different feeling. Yeah. So, like, what's your, you got any other projects as far as photography in the works, or
nah? It's just that right now.
40 Days, 40 Nights.
Yeah, hopefully something comes up. I might start making my own little film videos here and there too, just to start putting more of my own creativity and work out there too.
Yeah. So like when you used to do the skits and shit, the little comedy shit, like were you there by yourself? Like were there times like you had bloopers or anything, or like where you couldn't hold it in, or where he's like, man, I don't know if I should do this. What was the process going through doing that? So I see there's a lot of people doing it like Shiggy and Fat Boy, and they got a lot of success with it. So like what was your thought process of it?
Well, I'd have a lot of like bloopers. I have a couple videos that I didn't even put out, just cause like I make the video and I watch it over. I'm like, yeah, it's not as funny as I thought it was. So I just scrapped that.
Sometimes the way you imagine in your head ain't the fucking final outcome.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So do you think like this is like your calling right now? Like do you think you found yourself, you went through the basketball, you did the kind of thing, like so the photography, filmography, that's the...
Yeah, I would say that's what I could see myself doing that like for the rest of my life, honestly.
All right, man. We need another John Singleton out here, man. More new black directors and shit, filmmakers and all that. So I hope to see you do it, man. Yeah. I just hope you see you do big things. So let's get into the sports. The NBA Finals just ended. Yeah. Our man Kawhi Leonard, he finally did it. He did it. How you feeling about that? I'm
happy, cause I'm gonna say this now. I'm a LeBron fan, you know that.
Okay, of course.
So
he's on the team right now.
Yeah, I automatically got a little hate for the Warriors. So seeing the Raptors beat the Warriors it's a good feeling.
Yeah. So when you was watching it, like, what do you think about the injuries? Do you think that really hindered their process? Shout out to Clay and KD. We hope y'all get better, most definitely. But do you think it could have been different?
It definitely would have been. If KD and Clay was healthy, I would have said the Warriors would have swept Raptors, honestly.
Sweep?
Yeah.
Honest sweep? I don't know. I think the Raptors had a little bit more in their tank than that. Pascal Siakam, he's about to get the most improved. I think he did his thing. Van Vliet, that boy was cooking.
Yeah, I never even knew he was like that, honestly.
Yeah, man. He came straight from the D-League, undrafted and all that. So he was going crazy. I don't know. I don't think it would have been a sweep. I think it would have...
Game 6 still? Game 5?
I'd say it would have went to a game 6. What the Warriors have won, that's what my mind was telling me, but my heart was still going for the Raptors at the end of the day. And it was fine. It's a new thing. It's a new outcome. For the last 5 years, we've seen the same motherfuckers.
Yeah.
At least they was in the finals or they was winning championships. 3 out of 5. So I'm glad to see that my boy Kawhi, he's acting human. You know what I mean, he's dancing and all that.
He's
finally
getting comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, man.
Yeah.
But it is different. It's like the Warriors deadass didn't win.
Yes.
Like, do you think about shit like that? Like damn, like Steph Curry, he's not champion this year, or
I honestly think I don't see him even winning again. I think this it's not over for them, but it's gonna be a lot tougher now.
yeah, 'cause KD he's out for next year, and then Clay he's gonna come back like maybe after the deadline.
Yeah, well,
maybe not even.
They said February, I think, 2020.
Yeah, that's usually around the deadline time.
Yeah.
But it's like this league might be a little boring. You know, it's gonna be exciting. You know, the draft prospects and all that.
Yeah,
and
trades,
trades,
free agency.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Free agency is gonna be crazy this year. Zion's gonna be going crazy. So, but just to see the league without Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson,
it's gonna be different.
No, there's no shade to Klay Thompson, but a league without Kevin Durant, like that's a little. I don't know.
Like, he's the next. Like, you got LeBron. There's Kobe, LeBron now. I feel like Kevin Durant was like that next.
Oh yeah, he's still got a couple years. LeBron, like, you think that's your man's tonight? Do you think he's winding down? Or
oh
yeah,
yeah,
of course.
Him, yeah.
You see him? How much longer do you see him staying in the league?
I give him 5 more years.
5 more. How old is he now? Like 35, right? 36.
Nah, like 33.
33. Yeah, I think he's like 33, 34. Yeah, I might be bugging. Yeah, he ain't that old now. That's my fault, LeBron. But you think he's gonna be actually playing with his son? Yeah, so he's saying he wants to at least see his son get drafted. I don't know if he's gonna be that long. Bronny only a freshman, right?
Yeah. I could. If he don't get injured, yeah, I could see him staying there till his son comes through.
Yeah, because him being out 18 games, I definitely hurt the Lakers season, man. I was definitely upset about that. We would have been in 4th. I think. Do you think if LeBron stayed healthy during that whole stretch, do you think we could have got to the Western Conference Finals and beat the Warriors, or you think we just could have got there?
Honestly, I would say they would have. I don't think they would have got to the finals, but maybe semi-Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems realistic now. But if maybe things went our way too, we probably could have got some valid trades during last year.
Yeah, I mean, they looking to trade Lonzo now.
That's one thing I'm hoping they don't do. Because LeBron, he needs a point guard. You know what I mean? That's what we need. Rondo, I don't think how much longer does he really have left? You know what I mean?
He's old too.
He could do coaching, I feel like, but then who else? We don't really have back. Lance Stevenson was a 1-year deal. Caldwell Pope with a 1-year deal, but they're not really point guards. Yeah, Caldwell Pope, he's garbage. I don't really fuck with him. So I'm glad he out of there. But that's why I feel like, we could get Kemba Walker. Could see him in Lakers jersey.
He said he's willing to take a pay cut if they're able to bring in other people.
Hey man, I just hope we keep Lonzo as at least a backup. Like he's from LA. LeBron fuck with him a little bit, so I'm just hoping we keep Lonzo on somewhere. Brandon Ingram, I feel like we can get a little better piece for him.
Yeah,
to be honest,
definitely.
You know what I mean? It'd be sad to trade him while he's going through the little blood clot injury, but
yeah,
I think we get a little better piece. Keep Kuzma, keep Josh Hart.
Yeah,
just keep that young core, because we believe. They're saying Ingram's a baby KD. I ain't see that yet.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I ain't see that yet.
Not yet. He got another year. Well, if he comes back.
I mean, hopefully, I definitely hope he comes back healthy, comes back snapping. If so, hey, let's keep him.
Yeah. But
I feel like we need Lonzo, a young point guard, or just bring in somebody, have Lonzo come off the bench. You know what I mean? Let's get shit rocking like that. But we definitely gonna be there next year. Sorry, Toronto. This y'all first in last year.
Yeah.
So don't get. I mean, I fuck with Kawhi. Don't get me wrong, but you shit. Hey, I seen some shit on on Facebook. I think it was by Sports Center, and they saying his odds to going to the Lakers is higher than him staying with Toronto. I don't know about that right now. It was like 100 for Toronto, 1,500 for the Lakers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I said that he might leave regardless, but right now he looks happy. He had the little information, him and Kyle Lowry talking.
Yeah.
Said the energy of the team was good. They really welcomed him when he got there. So I think even if he does stay, I'll be happy. Now, I mean, I'm just hoping the Lakers could pull off something.
They have to.
Yeah, we got to, man. So you been keeping up with any music right now? You know, Chris Brown, he about to drop an album, 37 tracks. You fuck with Chris Brown at all?
Yeah, of course. He's a legend to me.
Word.
Of course.
So, and he coming to PPL too. You going to that, or you think like?
I think the tickets came out today, but I haven't even checked.
Word.
But I do want to go.
All right, I'm definitely excited for his album. Going to a performance might be cool. I mean, he bringing out Tory Lanez, Ty Dolla $ign,
Joyner Lucas. Not.
Say, hey, niggas rock with it. Wait, you fuck with Joyner Lucas? I think you fuck with Joyner Lucas? Oh man, but he's not trash.
You know, I mess with that. The rappers.
Yeah. I know you fuck with the rappers and shit, but I don't know that I'm black and white shit. I know he's not a Logic, but I know he makes that known. And it's like, bro, we get it.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah, so,
that gets annoying.
Yeah, but hey, that's a bag for him. He coming to Allentown.
Mm-hmm.
People want to enjoy that. I'm all for it and shit. So like, 37 song album. Like, can you see yourself even listening to all that? So I think for Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Depending on the features, he has some nice features. I seen Drake was on there.
Wayne's on there.
Wayne, I'm not sure. It's a long track list now. I gotta look at it over again. So, but what do you look for when you listen to an album? Do you look for that many songs, or like, are you a content guy? Like you do say you fuck with the rappers, like, or do you like any particular beats? Like, get into that a little bit.
Well, when I first listened to the album, I don't really listen to like the lyrics and the content too much. I kind of see if I could just put it on and play the whole album through. Because usually when I do that, it's usually a good sign it's a good album, you know what I mean? No skips. And then I'll check out the contents, lyrics. Lyrics matter the most to me, honestly. But
yeah, lyricism, that's definitely important. Like, I ain't gonna lie, lately, I haven't been into too much lyricism. I've been for the how some people call them mumble rappers. I've been on that.
Yeah.
I've been following some Young Nudie, Playboy Cardi. I want to say Lil Uzi's a mumble rapper, but he falls into like their category of music and shit. So like, right now, I like beats. I like bass and shit like that. So that's not necessarily what I look for nowadays, but that's just like what I've been into and shit.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
So getting into that, that's like how I feel. Like DJ Khaled, did you listen to his album at all?
Yeah, I listened to it. I didn't listen to all of the tracks. Well, I listened to all of them, but there's probably maybe like 6 or 7 that I like out of it.
And how long? His shit was pretty lengthy too. It had like 20 plus songs or whatever. I know his
like
shit
30 something artists, I think.
30, yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see why he has to be salty about Tyler surpassing his shit. Like I feel Tyler really did his thing, and now he's capping on Instagram, saying he got number one album in the country, but it was just for the week. You know what I mean? I don't even know if he's number one this week. And then he's turned off his comments and shit like that. So like that's just all weird to me, man. So
I think he's kind of not. I don't think he's really in tune with like hip hop now. What he is, but he isn't, because he should know Tyler has like a fan base.
Yeah, he has an organic
yeah.
Bro, I grew up like my high school years.
Yeah.
I kind of came up on Tyler, like, nah, I mean, he was a wave, like, he was on some different shit then, but, like, that's one thing about him, his fan base was always solid. That's one thing I fucked with, a solid fan base.
Yeah, so seeing him have number one shouldn't really be surprising. And it was, honestly, I think Tyler's album was a better album, like, cohesive.
Yeah, so, like, with the thing with features, like, I feel like if you want to put out a good album and make it number one, You gotta be you. And DJ Khaled, he's just not a rapper.
Yeah.
So like not saying that he don't put out good shit, but if you expect him to go #1, you gotta. I want to hear more of you on it. And we're like, what the fuck is he gonna do anyway? Just give motivational speeches on the shit.
Just yell on it.
Just yell on it like we the best and all, like father of Assad and all, like. I don't know what more could he have done to get his album organically to #1. I mean, Tyler just beat him fair and square. That's all I see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, anything you want to talk about? Anything you feel like discussing?
What's been going on recently?
What's been going on in your life now? I mean, that's actually already how Lee's treating you. You out there in the world.
I mean, I you know, man, I be home. You know, I'm a quiet guy. I stay to myself. I be chilling. Mostly just working on the photography thing, learning new stuff.
I ain't gonna hold you, people. That my man's, I never seen this before in my life, but he took a shot. You know, I've known you as a hooper, so I didn't think you get down like that. Do you do a little smoking? You do a little drinking? Or do you want to reveal that? I don't want to get too personal.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. If I'm at like a party or something, you know, I take a couple drinks here and there. I don't smoke though.
I definitely don't smoke. Yeah. I can respect that. Nah, I mean, I get my little drink.
I don't got nothing against it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I know Tavon already said he wanted to hit the bomb. That shit was tight funny. Because I know what you expected, but
like,
you know, we growing now, so like we could be comfortable around each other and do what we do. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't still snorting coke, fucking shooting up and shit. Yeah, that shit was funny though. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like this has been a good episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
So content filled. You know, check out 40 Days, 40 Nights coming soon. Look out for more photography. You know, you want to give people your ads or anything like that. Give them some information.
My personal photography page is migueldryden.jpg. My other photography page with Alex is Dryden Fritz Photography. And then my just personal, where I have all my skits and where I post my pictures, is just Miguel Dryden. So y'all can follow on all of that and check out my videos, pictures, hit me up for shoots. All that stuff. Man,
get a couple pics on my boy. Get my man's paid out here, man. Photographer, man, gets paid. But one thing I wanted to get out real quick, you know, everybody, I want thank you for following the Space Media Network page, or Space Network Media page, you know what I mean? But trying to get that, we almost had 100 followers, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get information out as possible. I don't know if you follow page anybody, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like it, subscribe, you know what I mean, to the YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe, man. But this has been another episode of Space Station Conversations with Lamar Spacey and my man Zugay. We